So I think the easiest way to think of this is think of it in triplets to start with. And we're going to put triplets on the hi-hats. We know they're triplets because they got a little 3 above them, and they're in groups of 3. Now these are 8th note triplets. We're going to have 1 bar of them and 4/4 timing. What we're going to do before we really start building the beat up and the shuffle that happens on the bass drums, we're just going to put quarter notes on the downbeats. So these are bass drums. These are hi-hats. Okay, you with me so far? So far we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Now the source of this beat and rhythm on the guitar as well, the source of the song is that they don't play all of these hi-hats. Well, at least they don't accent them all. You'll see what I mean. We'll get more into that as we go. The drum part plays every second one of these hi-hats. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Now, what that does is creates a polyrhythm. 6/4, we've got 6 evenly spaced hi-hats, 4 evenly spaced bass drums. It's a really cool effect. Got my metronome here. This song is at 112 BPM, tempo marking. So this is the speed we're talking about. Now, if I play the hi-hat part, we're going to be doing this. But the bass drum part is doing this. So that creates a really cool cross rhythm. I'm going to try and do that with my finger drumming. So here's our bass drums. 1, 2, 3, 4, hi-hat. Now, all we actually need to do to finish off this beat is add in a shuffle figure on the bass drums. So we're going to add bass drum there. We're going to add a bass drum there, add a bass drum there, add a bass drum there on all the R's. So now we've got bass drums on the 1, 2, 3, 4, Still got our hi-hats hidden. Every second hi-hat is a hit. And the snare is quite simply on 2 and 4. I believe this is the easiest way to explain what is happening in the song. Unfortunately, this doesn't make musical sense. You can't just circle note. It's not the right way to do it. So let's write this out in a more logical, musical way. Now, instead of making this beat in 4/4, which is what we did previously, we made it 4/4 and had triplets above the hi-hats. Let's make it 12/8. Now, if we make the groove 12/8, we don't need all of those triplet markings, all those little 3s above the hi-hat. So let's go back to our hi-hats. We have our shuffle on the bass drums, and we have our trusty snare 2 and 4 backbeat. The way a lot of people would play this song is they would literally play all of those hi-hats, but hopefully accent every second one, which is what creates the polyrhythm, the 6/4 feel, which creates the momentum, which creates the groove of the song. But actually, this is how I would probably recommend playing it if you were going to play it live. It is quite demanding on the right hand though. What is actually happening in the song? Only that second hi-hat is getting played. For example, this hi-hat isn't happening. This hi-hat, it's not happening. That one, where are we? That one, that one, that one. So what this groove should actually look like, if we wrote it out properly, is this. Hopefully this is all making sense. Now we're going to need an eighth note rest in there. And in there, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, We've got a snare on 2, snare on 4, but the hi-hats are 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. There are going to be people out there who say, no, I could hear all 12 hi-hats throughout the groove. That is a overdubbed or overlaid shaker. The actual hi-hat is just hitting on that cool cross rhythm. And that, my friends, is how the groove is constructed on Everybody Wants to Rule the World.